How would one start studying Arabic? Example of books, techniques, Jazakumullah khairan. I gave a whole lecture. I think the brothers have it on Salafi sounds with regards to how to learn the Arabic language. But in brief, a summary. And again, people have different techniques. This doesn't mean that it's the only technique. And again, as human beings, we may have a bit of bias the way that we learned. You know, that's understandable, you know, because people will tell you, you know, these are the best books. And those type of generalized statements, they're inaccurate. It's a bit, you know, of exaggeration because it's relative, meaning to you. Other people may find other books more beneficial. However, myself, I would advise the brothers and the sisters to learn the Medina books. Why? Because alhamdulillah, I studied from the Medina books. Not saying that they're perfect. They're not perfect. No doubt, any book except for the book of Allah Azza wa Jal will have deficiencies and discrepancies. Allah Azza wa Jal refused to give perfection to any book except His book. However, learning Arabic comprises of three things. Who can tell me what they are? Anyone? Learning Arabic comprises of three things.
Listening.
Huh?
Listening.
No. Okay, listening. No, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about learning the language itself. The actual language. Okay, Nahu, that's grammar. Tayyib, that's one part. Sarf, which is what in English? Morphology. How to break down the words. So for example, we spoke about shukr and we said to the brothers, the word shukr and all of its derivatives. You know, al-madi, wal-mudari, wal-amr, ismu fa'il, ismu maf'ul, and other than that, the masdar, that's sarf. Yes, you have to learn that. What's the last part? Huh? لا هذا النحو يا شيخ. أجرمي النحو. نعم. تفضل. No, not shi'r. Man, you want to be Sibawayh? Allah yahdik. We're talking about learning the language. تفضل at the back.
Vocabulary.
That's you had the right word in English, but you had the wrong word in Arabic. What was your word in what's the word in Arabic you're looking for? Yes. Who can help him? Mufradat. The word you use is for synonymous terms. But mufradat, that's the three parts of the language. Grammar, sarf, morphology, and likewise vocabulary. Those three things have to go together. Because you may have a person who's qawi in nahu, strong. An Arab person speaks to me, say, what did you say? I don't understand. How is it going to benefit you? You're hearing ayat of the Quran, you can say this is mubtada khabar, ism fa'il, kada, you know, ismu inna, khabaru inna. You can give all of that, but you can't understand the Quran because you don't have any vocabulary. Ma yanfa'uk. So, in addition to the grammar, you need vocabulary. So, I advise the brothers, what I used to do, I used to carry a little notebook in my pocket. Come across a new word, even if it's spoken, alhamdulillah, write it down. Write down al-madi, mudari, masdar, maybe some of and the usage, the context, how do they use it? That's important. Because sometimes you learn a word, but the context is absolutely wrong. You can't just learn from a dictionary. If you just learn from a dictionary, certain things you will say, the person that knows Arabic will look at you in amazement. What do you mean? So you have to know the context as well. So yes, they're the three main parts of learning the language. And in the Medina series, alhamdulillah, introduces all of those things. Grammar, likewise basic sarf, and also mufradat. And the benefit of the Medina books, they are designed for students who go on to study in the University of Medina. So they're going to go on to study what? Islamic knowledge, the Islamic sciences. So it acquaints you with mustalahat, terms, alhamdulillah, that you will need to go on and study the religion. You're not learning the language, the Arabic language, to become a reporter for an Arab news channel. You're learning it to what? To understand the Quran and the Sunnah. And it's important to understand, Arabic is not the goal. Some people, they make Arabic the goal. I want to learn Arabic. What, just for learning Arabic? No. Because you have people that know Arabic and they may be proficient, but you ask them a basic question of Aqidah, Ain Allah, where is Allah? And they'll tell you, Fi kulli makan. They could be like Sibawayh, and that is not beneficial to them. Arabic is a wasila min al-wasa'il. It's a means to what? The goal is to understand the Quran and the Sunnah to implement them correctly. That is what it's for. Now, it's not the goal itself. Barakallahu feekum. So that's a brief summary with regards to learning the Arabic language. And again, one of the most important things in learning the language is consistency. Consistency. And a proof of that, ikhwan, how many people that start book one never escape it? They've done it, they started maybe 10 times or more. It's like a barrier that the hurdle they can't jump. But consistency, a small amount, consistently, alhamdulillah, and you build, and you build, and you build, and before you know it, Allah Azza wa Jal blesses you, and then you understand the language, and it's amazing to you that at one point you didn't know the language, because it's like something that happens so quick. And there's no better feeling that you read the Quran and you can understand it.